Good morning. It's Good Friday. I hope everyone has a wonderful Good Friday. Bunny shirt today. There's not a lot of people working today in the office. I'm one of the few, so and that's okay. I like when it's just me and just a couple others. We get a lot done. Okay, let's move on to Tim. Today's going to be a short video, so I'll go ahead and let you know that. Because I know Ray covered it last night, Blind Views covered it too, and, you know, there's not really much else to say because I've, you know, done so many videos this week. I know the past 2 weeks I haven't done any weekly reviews or whatever, and I have been taking notes, so I may do one this week if, you know, I feel like it's warranted. I don't really feel like it is right at this point because so much I've talked about during the week. Now, he says he goes to not the orthodontist, although he might need to see one of those, the endodontist. And, you know, there again, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm not believing a lot of what he's telling. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to say he's not going to the dentist or anything like that. All I'm saying is that I just don't know what to believe from him anymore. I got right here right at the right time today. Anyway, what I'm going to say though is I just don't know what to believe. I do believe some of that heart stuff. He's reading about it on the internet and he's talking and he forgets like I do. But, you know, why not go to the doctor and take notes? I mean, if there was something really wrong with me, you can bet I would be taking notes. I used to take notes for my mom. So I'd know what, you know, or sometimes I'd even record it. So, I mean, you can do those things. And then he wouldn't have to hem and haw the way he does. Anyway, as I said before, what they're doing doesn't make any sense. And if he's really going to the doctor, I guess, maybe they're doing research on him. I don't know. And like I said, I don't know. I'm not trying to diagnose. You know, I get these comments sometimes that you don't know anything. Well, they don't say you don't know anything, but you're not a doctor. You're not a medical professional. No, I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm just giving my comments, my opinions. So no, always check anything I talk about or anything I say out of jest or whatever. Just know it's just me trying to be a little bit entertaining. If you don't find it entertaining, you don't have to watch. It's simple. It's simple. Okay. Now, Tim talks about that we make a lot of money off of him. It depends. I mean, I don't know. Last month, I made $112. And I will say this. I do believe Social Blade is a little closer now than what it used to be. They said that I made $109 last month. So they weren't that far off. So, and I don't know if that's the case for anybody else. I'm just saying that's the way it was for me. Now, last month, I didn't record as much. This month, I've recorded more, but I'm still not making any more money than... I think right now I'm up to $72. For the month of April. That's not much. And so I'm not getting rich off of Tim. Not by any means. Not that I'm trying to, it's just I'm not. I'm not getting rich off of Tim. And one of the reasons why is because I've shortened my videos. I don't do that many videos now that are over, well, let's say 15 minutes. And, you know, even if you don't go 8 minutes, you're only going to get one ad, beginning and end or whatever. You're not going to get one in between. And I used to worry about it, but I don't know more. It is what it is. I know I've got to where I say that all the time, but, you know, like I said before, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to get rich. So just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, I'll try to put a screenshot up of it here, so you'll know I'm not telling you a tale. And I did make in my affiliate links last month, I think I made around, I'm paying by the week, so I'm going to say around $75, but I'm not sure. I'll try to figure that out, and I'll screenshot that. Also, since some of you seem to think that because I'm obese, oh, and I was going to give that as a thing, is that I'm obese, because they say that I try to hide it. I don't try to hide it. I can't hide it, you know. Anyway, just so you know, I'm going to insert my last blood work of my cholesterol and triglycerides. So you know that I'm not fibbing. I am not on any kind of statin drugs. The only thing I am on is I am on a blood pressure pill. As I've said over and over again, I am on a blood pressure pill. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm not giving medical advice. But anyway, and then I take medicine for my fibromyalgia. And, you know, sometimes that changes. Sometimes it's the same thing. But that's the only medicines I'm on. Now I'm on taking supplements. Like I said, I'm taking supplements. And, you know, I will say, and I'm just going to put this in here, the moringa seed oil, I feel is giving me energy. I don't weigh every day, and that's another thing. Tim needs to quit weighing so much, but I shouldn't be giving advice. Anyway, I tell by the way my clothes fit. I also measure my stomach. I try to, if my stomach starts going up a half an inch or quarter of an inch, I'm like, okay, Vicki, you got to cut back. That's how I judge it, because I don't want it going up anymore. Now, yes, I would love for it to go down, but right now, or for whatever reason, I don't have the willpower to do it. I am walking more. I am doing what I call, there's several videos on YouTube that are 10-minute walks or 1,000-step walks. I have been doing those, and I mean, they get you going. So if you need to pump up your metabolism midday or something, that's a good way to do it. I'll list a couple of them below that I do. And, you know, I've told my boss I'm taking a break, you know, a 10-minute break in the morning and the afternoon to do that. He's fine with it. So that's all I'm going to say. I didn't say that much about Timmy. And I know some of you like for me to give timestamps, but I'm not going to give one today. You know, sometimes I think you have to watch the entire video to get what I'm saying, because I go off on other tangents. And all I'm going to say is, supposedly Tim went to Carrabba's. He said, I don't know exactly what he ate, but I looked at Carrabba's menu. I haven't been to Carrabba's in probably 15 years. I don't know. It's just not someplace I go, because there's not, the closest one to me is Winston, I believe. Anyway, there are several things on the menu that could be Atkins. All you've got to do is order the steak or the chicken, the grilled chicken, and the vegetable, broccoli, a salad. Just tell them to hold the potatoes and the bread or the pasta. That's all you got to do. It's simple. You know, they have they have a better selection of steaks there than Olive Garden. So that would be the better place to go if you're on low carb to eat, if you're going to a restaurant. Now, that sausage that he eats, I cannot imagine what that's doing to his body. But there again, I don't know anything. So anyway, I'm going to go and shut up. I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope that you have a great weekend. I am going to Rockingham tomorrow to the race, and hopefully it'll be a great race, and I'll, try to do a little bit of vlogging. I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to make notes of what I need to do so I can follow it, make an agenda of what I need to film, because when I go back through my footage I filmed last week at the museum, I'm like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I've just got to get better at it. Anyway, so I'm going to make notes today, get me prepared to what I need to film to make a true vlog. And, you know, they've got down, you can't take selfie sticks inside, so, you know, I'm going to take the new camera in there, so maybe I won't have an issue. It may be that I'm slow to get it put up because of having to edit it on the laptop and all that junk, because I've not done that yet. So anyway, I know I need to get into shape. What's going on with my video? Why is it stopped? That was weird. It stopped with my mouth wide open. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Happy Easter, everyone. And I'm not going to promise a beauty video, but they're coming. They're coming. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.